what that success is there. Now that will not wait for you. So ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು bro. I can't sit here sulking that I don't have those factors alwa. My story is my story. This is the speed I'm gonna grow at, bro. I'm ಮೆತ್ತಿಗೆ ಬೆಳಿತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ let me grow slow. Who urgent ಯಾರಿಗಿದೆ? I started getting into this dank humor, dark humor things. Because I was funny, the backbenchers used to call me behind and make me to sit and tell jokes to them. And, that's how I became a backbencher. But I was known as that guy who makes jokes, makes memes, and all of that. Daily, ಯಾವನಾದ್ರೂ ಫೋನ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಂದೇ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಬಾಂಬಾರ್ಡೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೈ ಫೇಸ್ ಬ್ರೋ ಲೈಕ್ ಎವ್ರಿವೇರ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದೇರ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದೇರ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದೇರ್.
Hello, Shashank, bro. Welcome to Old Monk Radio.
ಹಾಯ್ ಹಾಯ್ ಹಾಯ್.
Thank you so much, bro. Tumba plan madmele we have finally sat down to record this. It's been a long time. We are following up. ನೀವು busy ಇದ್ರಿ, ನಾನು busy ಇದ್ದೆ. Thanks a lot for making time, bro.
2 months bro. Close to 2 months.
Yeah. Crazy, bro. Thanks a lot for making time, bro. First thing ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. Thanks a lot for accepting when I asked you, because I've asked a lot of people around Aita, like, see, you're a well-known content creator with a very good followers and everything, right? So when I approach people who's popular in the content creation or anything, any sort of journeys, they will always look at the numbers. Aita, when I asked you, you didn't even ask me anything. You were like, let's do it, give me some time, on studio ready ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್. ಇಟ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್. Basically, I want to take out two things from you, bro. First thing, I just want to know you, like ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, plus what made you choose this content creation journey and how it is going, right? I just want to know that. And the second thing is, right now in this era, content creation is booming. Globally ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ everyone wants to do content creation. So since you're an experienced guy into that, successfully experienced guy into that, I just want you to give out some tips. Tips in at least a few people our help adre will be grateful. That is what the agenda of this is. Hope you're okay, bro.
ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಬ್ರೋ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ it would be better if you ask specific questions ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yeah, I will. I have a lot of questions to ask you, bro. Very interesting. Nangu solpa information ಬೇಕು through you. It will be really grateful. So let's start off, bro. Like, can you just tell me, like, what is your background, bro? Where are you from? And what did you do in schooling and college? How was your journey and stuff?
I started my content creation journey like 6 years ago. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾನು ರಯಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ 7th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ವರೆಗೂ ಓದಿದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಮಿಸ್ಚೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕಿಡ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಓದ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬಾ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರೋದು, ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಅಂಡ್ ನಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ಏನಂದ್ರು, ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡ ಇವನ್ನ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆದ್ರೂ ದಾರಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ದೇ ಪುಟ್ ಮೀ ಇನ್ ಟು ರೆಸಿಡೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್. I spent 3 years of my life there, and at the end of my 10th grade, like I was the school topper there. So I indeed became a completely decent studying guy there. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, I joined my PU college, like pretty nearby only. And then I was like, ಸರಿ ಓದಿದಾಯ್ತು, ಯು ಆರ್ ದ ಟಾಪರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ಲೈಕ್ ನೀನ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ, ಇನ್ನ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇವನ್ ದೋ ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಸೈನ್ಸ್, ಐ ಟುಕ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಒಂದು ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಗುಡ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ that time, and I had to choose commerce because I didn't want to stress my dad out with the fees and all of that. And then ಆ time ಅಲ್ಲಿ I had started a meme page, like Facebook meme pages were coming that time. Instagram was not a thing yet ಅವಾಗ.
Yeah.
So Facebook was the thing, and we used to have these fan wars. Actor fans used to post and troll each other and all of that. So yeah, from that time, I'm there from that time. And after my PUC, I went through a rough patch, like for a year that time. And that time, that is when COVID hit also. And I was thinking like, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? I can't be stuck here and all of that. And I don't know, bro. Like Instagram, I think that time only this TikTok got banned and Reels started on Instagram. But even before Reels came on Instagram, I was consuming a lot of content. And ನಿಜ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ I didn't have much exposure to Kannada, bro. See,
Okay.
my family is like completely Telugu. Yeah, majority Telugu, but we have
Mm-hmm.
family Tamil Nadu side also. So
Mm-hmm.
ನನಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ನಡ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೇಳೋದು ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಏನಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ನನಗೆ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದು.
ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಟಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮಿ ಟು ಇವನ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಆರ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಟಿಪಿಕಲ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕು
ಹೌದು.
ಅಷ್ಟು
ಹ್ಮ್ ಹ್ಮ್ ಹ್ಮ್.
ಅಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ದೆನ್ ಇವೆಂಚುಲಿ ಆಸ್ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೌ ಟು ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಬ್ರೋ, ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ಮೈ ಮೈಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಓಕೆ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಈವನ್ ನೌ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಮೈ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಮೀಟ್ ಮೀ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಮಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ವಿತ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಟಾಕ್ ಲೈಕ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಮ್ಮವರೆಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಯಾರು ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ.
ಹ್ಮ್
So
ಹ್ಮ್
it's a
ಹ್ಮ್.
shock for them. Like not shock exactly,
Yeah,
like
I
they're
think
impressed by it.
yeah, I think with the experience ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ bro.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
really doing great, bro. Really
I
doing
mean,
great. And bro, you told me that you started making memes, right? Like 6 years ago, like through when Instagram was not there.
yeah.
And how did you find out, bro? Like memes, okay, nan ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. Okay, were you very creative from childhood itself, or like you picked up, when you were, had time or something of that sort?
Okay, like people told me that I am a creative person like all along from even when I was a kid. So when I told you about my schooling where I was mischievous and all, no, I was very good at say art. I used to draw a lot. I used to do paintings. I used to clay modeling is a very good thing. I'm good at clay modeling even now. No, like I have a box of clay like in my cupboard right now. So I was more towards these things which need me hands on, and it needs me to use that creative side of my brain ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಸಣ್ಣ ವಯಸ್ಸಿಂದಾನು ನನಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಅಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎನ್ಕರೇಜ್ ಮೀ ಟು ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಮೂಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಏನ್ ಒಂದಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಟೆಂತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅದು ಹೆಂಗೋ. ಐ ಡಿಡ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಐ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವಿಟಿ ಅದು ಇದು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಮ್ಸ್ ನೀವ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು, ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಡ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮರ್ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್.
Okay.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹೊಸ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you get all wrong stuff. It's not like decent
Yeah.
stuff. Algorithm
Mm.
only dumps you directly to the bad stuff ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ
Mm.
ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ವೆನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ವೆನ್ ಐ ಇನ್ ಮೈ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಆವಾಗಿಂದ ನಾನು ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ದಿ ಆಲ್ಗೋರಿಥಮ್ ಲರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ದೀಸ್ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಮೀಮ್ಸ್, ಡ್ಯಾಂಕ್ humor which is very not everyone can understand like that. Then I was like, okay, why not? ನಾ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು? ಒಂದು I had a group of friends in common at that time, and we were pretty funny, bro. Like there were people in the back bench. I was a first bencher.
Mhm.
Because I was funny, the backbenchers used to call me behind and make me to sit and tell jokes to them, and that's how I became a backbencher. But I was known as that guy who makes jokes, like makes memes and all of that. So that's where it started. Like, yeah,
That's amazing, bro. And bro, like, see, since you told you were in college also, Alva, and see, memes and content creation happened to you, right? Like, you happened to go into that, and you excelled through that, and you became better, and you are where you are today. ಇದೇ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಇತ್ತ, ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಅ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಓಕೆ ಈ ತರ ಬೇರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಕೆರಿಯರ್ ವೈಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಅ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತ ಮುಂಚೆ? ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಅದು?
bro. So ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಮೈ ಟೆಂತ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಲೆಸ್ ಬ್ರೋ. ನನಗೆ ಏನ್ ನಿಜ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಐ ಎವರ್ ಥಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಥಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಅ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಆಂಟರ್ಪ್ರನ್ಯೂರ್. ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಆಂಟರ್ಪ್ರನ್ಯೂರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ, ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಲೈಕ್ ನಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಹೌ ಡು ಐ ಸೇ, ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 30 years or so. So he came to Bangalore and he built a very strong business here. And A lot of things happened about that. But ನನಗೆ ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ sales and money, like a lot of factors influenced me to think that I have to become a businessman. But eventually ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ when these memes and all of that happened, even when that happened, I was like, I wanted to get into a animation college, bro.
Mhm. Mhm.
So ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ I was like I told you, I was fascinated with this color
Creating
thing,
stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, stuff related to visuals and all of that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
because I
yeah.
was already good at art and all of that, I just thought, okay, let's do that. And so ನನ್ನ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಐ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಜಾಯಿಂಡ್ ಅನ್ ಅನಿಮೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್. ಸೊ ನಮ್ ಝೀ ಕನ್ನಡ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಒಂದು
Mhm.
ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಝೀ ಅನಿಮೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಮಲೇಶ್ವರ. So I joined there. I went there for a month, and
Mhm.
then a lot of stuff happened in my life, personal life, like I
Mhm.
was not doing mentally well and all of that. And I had to quit it like for a month. I went for a month and then a whole year I quit. ಆಮೇಲೆ in that 1 year I figured out that okay, this is something like memes ಅನ್ನೋದು ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ bro, you have an idea, you just put it out on a photo ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಇವಾಗ the
ಹೌದು.
same video, same idea, if you're gonna shoot, record and edit and post it out, that's a wine, or how do I say?
Yeah.
Now it's called reels, but that time I think it was called vines, no?
Wines. Wines. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If a meme is in the form of a photo, it is a meme. I mean, if a joke is in the form of a photo, it is a meme. If a joke is in the form of a video, it's a vine. Alwa. So I was like, hey, I have already been in making memes, like say for the past 2, 3 years. I'm anyways pretty jobless now when I was going through procrastination and like some brain crunch or whatever. And like on phone ಇತ್ತು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಹಳೇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಮ್ಮಿದು. I was like, let's just try it on. So you go see my first video. It's like a no language, no sound, because I don't know shit about it, bro. Like what
Mhm.
act ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, script ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, screen play ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, nothing. It's about COVID.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's how it started. I wanted to become like someone related to the cinematic, I mean cinematography, cinema field.
Mhm.
But content creation is like a cinema only, bro.
Yeah, okay. It's very close to that. True.
Alwa, like if a cinema is a
Yeah.
bigger thing, this is a very small thing, and
Yeah.
I think I like that aspect of content creation.
Yeah. That's amazing, bro. And ನೀವು ಇವಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ like your first video, you didn't have a sound and you just did something ಅಲ್ವಾ? And then
Yeah,
ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ your quality kept on increasing, right? So
yeah,
obviously
yeah,
people started watching and you started getting good responses and everything. So you obviously had to get out better quality to give your audience ಅಲ್ವಾ? So when did you realize, bro, okay, ನನ್ನ content viral ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ? ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? Do you remember any specific, a reel or a not getting viral?
yeah,
Do you remember that
yeah.
moment?
Yeah. So, bro, like I told Alva, ನಾನು from the past 5 to 6 years, I've been making.
Mm.
But ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ it was not easy, bro. I will tell you. ಅಂದ್ರೆ
Mhm.
overnight fame, or let's say tuck and viral. See, nowadays it's easy, bro. I'm telling you,
Mhm.
nowadays you post something and it becomes viral, you gain hundreds of thousands of followers. Gaining for, see, you should realize that over the past 6 years, number of
Mhm.
people who join Instagram have also increased, alwa.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
the kind of people who follow are also going to increase. But ನಾನು,
ಹೌದು.
not saying I'm different, but I'm saying what my experience was. The first 2 years, I was stuck with say 5K followers, bro, because I didn't know anything, and I was not follower hungry or whatever. I didn't care about it.
Mhm.
Content ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು, and I was a kid back then. The next 2 years, I was stuck at say I think it was 20K followers. Yeah, it was 20K followers.
Mhm.
So you see, like nowadays, how pretty fastly they grow and all, alwa. And one thing that I
Yeah.
never did was like, give up, bro. Like I had to stay persistent. I had to stick on, like ಇದನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ನನ್ನ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಫೈನಲ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ದೀಸ್ ಮೈ ಓನ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಡೂ rants. I don't know if you would have seen.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I've
take
seen,
up a
bro. I've
topic.
seen a few.
Yeah, so no one does rants. It's only me. So it is my IP, alwa. So I figured out that I
Mhm.
can rant well. I can rant well ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ I started making a lot of rants. So
Mhm.
one such rant was a rant about summer.
Mhm.
That video hit like 2.2 million views in, I would say, a week. Yeah, a week or 2 weeks maximum. But before that, there was one reel that got me from 5K to 20K. So IKEA ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ಅವಾಗ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ IKEA
ಹೌದೌದು.
ಬಂದಿತ್ತು.
ಹ್ಮ್ ಹ್ಮ್
And that experience of going, I had not been to IKEA, but I saw a
ಹ್ಮ್
lot of stuff about how people experienced IKEA. I saw it on Reddit and I
ಹ್ಮ್
saw it on Facebook and all of that. And I was like, hey, this is a good topic to make a video about. And I think in a week it hit a million views.
ಹ್ಮ್
That got me a bunch of followers. And I thought, ranting is my thing, let's do it. Anta. So, my end of my college, my degree, alwa, the last one, there was one video which, like I told you, it hit 2.2 million views in like a month. And then I didn't look back after that, bro. Like, I used to bunk classes to make that video, to make content essentially. Like, my friends used to be there, like, Mama Chavo Marana. Because it's something for them to be proud about, or maybe they could
ಹೌದು.
flex or something. I don't know, but they were always supportive and they would agree to spend time with me to do it. That's how it started. And after that, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಫಾರ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈಸಿ ಬ್ರೋ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್
Correct, bro. Especially like Indian stereotypical mindset al papa ನಮ್ಮ parents they will be so worried ಅಲ್ವಾ like ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂತ they'll be so worried about all this. How did they react, bro? Like when you told them, okay, I'm doing, because I've seen a lot of your videos manelu ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ parents and your like your siblings also will be involved. How do they react for this?
Okay, so first of all, coming to my sibling, I have a sister, okay? So she's like my scripting person, like brainstorming person, bro, I would say. If I have any concept, alwa. So I'm the kind of a person who thinks about that my idea in my mind and I enjoy it myself and I feel like the number of times I replay that concept in my mind, alwa, bro, I get bored with it and I think that, oh no, people also wouldn't like it. You get what I'm saying, Alva. You get a concept,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and but once I tell my sister and we discuss it, Alva. So the whole process of scripting is like fun, bro. Like my sibling, I mean, like my sister, ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಲೈಕ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನೇ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅದೊಂದು ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಗೋ ವೈರಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಆ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ my sister, like, she's been there for a long time. And coming back to my parents, see, it's not that they're necessarily supportive. They're not necessarily telling me not to do it also. That is a way of support too, Alva.
Yeah.
So
And that is
they
the
know
best
that,
part, bro. Yeah. I think that is the best part when when parents are not forcing you to do anything, like apart
yeah,
from if you like something nimna ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ freedom ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ, that's the best part I think a parent could do to any kid,
yeah,
right? That's what I feel.
yeah, yeah. See, see, they have gone through their lives and traditional mindset, Alva, typical Indian
Yeah, yeah,
traditional.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
For them to accept these things, see, even now it is difficult for them. So when I try to explain it to them, also, they wouldn't understand it. But I think they believe in me in a way that okay, he will figure out something.
Yeah.
He will do something, Anta. So, and I don't think they're like okay, even if it doesn't work out, it's fine. He will do something. On mindset ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತಿದೀನಿ. I don't know, bro, but yeah.
It's amazing, bro. Since you touched up on the point of you making scripts and ideas, bro. Like I just wanted to understand because I've been seeing you, Aita. Immediate like if something happens, your reel will be out like this. You'll be like it just happened, dude, and you're already releasing a reel on that. Alva. How do you come out instantly, bro? Like very instantly, you come out with ideas, you shoot, you edit, right? Because if you have to make a video, you'll have to make like ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಈ ತರ ಬರಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ತರ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಪ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಂತೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ like sudden within 1 hour you can do it, bro. Like how is it possible? Like ಇದು ಏನು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಆಗ್ತಾ with experience it comes along or you're just like that?
What is one video on your mind that happened like this? Do you have something in
Bro,
your
the
mind? One of
IPL one, bro, the RCB which the recent ones which you put.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was like ಈಗ ತಾನೇ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ bro, like already the video is there.
Okay,
because I saw
so
the match and I came out. Yeah,
ಯಾ ಸೊ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದೇನ್ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಬ್ರೋ, ಲೈಕ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸಿ, ಇವಾಗ IPL ಯು ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮೀ ನೋ, at that moment if you put that only everyone will be in that josh alwa,
yeah,
so
yeah,
people
yeah.
will be able to relate. So my USP and my specialty I believe is relatability bro, like maximum. See nanige character, I am learning how to make characters, I'm learning how to make sketch comedy kind of scripts, I'm learning it. But one thing that I'm good at is showing you something that you already know and making you feel like, hey, ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ ಇದು, I feel the same, like I can relate with bro ಅಂತ. So
Mhm,
every time something happens, see, you remember there was one time when Instagram went down last year.
mhm. Yeah, yeah.
So Instagram went down and it had been like, let's say 4 hours.
Mhm,
After 3 hours, I'm like, okay, Instagram went down that time only. I'm like, okay, fine, we have to make a video about it. But then I'm thinking, okay, ನಾನು video shoot ಮಾಡಕ್ start ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. But what if Instagram comes up again? ಆ video waste ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. I'm waiting, I'm
mhm,
waiting, I'm waiting. It's been 3 hours. Then I'm like,
mhm,
3 hours ಅಂದ್ರೆ maybe they'll extend it to an hour or more. Let's make a video about it ಅಂತ. I just went home, ಮನೇಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು I brainstormed like what are the things that people do when Instagram went down. So they're just
mhm,
going through the gallery and clearing it out, helping mom with the
mhm,
dishes and all of that. So I made that video and I like, but while I'm shooting that video, Instagram goes live again. So see, people have been frustrated for the past 4 hours,
yeah,
alwa. And
yeah,
the
yeah,
moment
yeah.
they open Instagram, my video comes up, and the first thing that they can feel is relatability. Like they can feel
Relatability.
like
Yeah,
they're. So
yeah,
my
yeah.
idea is like a little bit psychological. Like hang andre, see bro, nandu I don't believe in virality by Instagram boosting or how do
Mhm,
I say a concept. So I
mhm,
do planned virality. So I don't become viral by fluke or whatever.
mhm,
If a video has to go viral, there are some parameters that it has to touch and it has to cross.
mhm.
That is something that has come to me by experience, and hopefully I will be good at it for a long time from now. Yeah. So that's how it
That's
happens.
great, bro. Yeah, that's great. And you told me about, like boosting and stuff, right, bro? Do you know like how Instagram algorithm works, bro? Is it like okay, ಒಂದು ವಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಈ particular days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು reel ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು or ಇಷ್ಟು posts
Hmm.
ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು, only then like it'll give a lot of exposure. Is there anything like that or it's all a myth? I just want to understand from you, bro.
See, I believe, I don't believe, see, we know that Instagram has an algorithm, alwa. Uh,
Mhm,
for creators especially, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ Instagram is trying out currently, bro. Like from 1 year,
mhm,
I am seeing a
mhm,
lot of new features and a lot of new things that Instagram is trying. So the algorithm is changing very rapidly. So 1 year back, if you ask me, Alva, like I told you, there are some parameters that a video has to touch, some a piece of content
mhm,
has to touch. Right now, it has kind of changed. Even if those parameters are being fulfilled, Alva, a video might
mhm,
not work because Instagram is
mhm.
trying with new features. You only tell me, bro. In the past 6 months, there are so many
Mhm.
new features on Instagram.
ಹೌದು.
Like, like ತುಂಬಾ ಬೇಜಾನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿ ಮೆಟಾನೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು. ವಾಟ್ಸ್ಆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಯು
ಹೌದು,
ಕ್ಯಾನ್
ಹೌದು,
ಪುಟ್
ಹೌದು.
ಸಮ್ ಸಾಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ. So,
Yeah.
and as the number of people are increasing on the platform, the algorithm is
Mm.
like learning a lot of new things, and it is very difficult to say that if you keep posting every day or if you keep doing it often. So, I have one philosophy, ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, I mean, now I have kind of lost on it. I will get back on it. But when I was making content at that zone, alwa, like every day, every day,
Mhm.
every day. So my philosophy was daily.
Mhm.
ಯಾವನಾದ್ರೂ ಫೋನ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಂದೇ
Mhm.
ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಬಾಂಬಾರ್ಡೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೈ ಫೇಸ್ ಬ್ರೋ, ಲೈಕ್ ಎವ್ರಿವೇರ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದೇರ್, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದೇರ್, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ವಾಟ್ ವರ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್? Post every day. Right? I used to post every day, bro. I wake up,
Mhm.
I finish my college, I bunk my college if it's necessary, make a video, post it. So I did that for
Mhm.
3 4 months, but then I lost it because of a lot of stuff. But I will get back with it because maja ide bro adu, and keep
Yeah, yeah,
being
yeah.
engaged. engaging with your stories. See, one thing that creators have to do is build a community, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You might have a lot of followers, you might have millions
Yeah.
of followers, but at the same time, you should have that community of among your followers that is going to say support you, encourage you. See, ಇವಾಗ
Yeah.
ನಂದೊಂದು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಇದೆ, JB ಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದಿದೆ.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I have a broadcast channel on Instagram called JB Gang.
Yeah.
So they are my community that I have built. ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ they know me, bro. Like they can
Yeah.
relate to
Yeah.
me on a deeper level. They feel like I'm a friend to them. So when I meet people, when I'm out, alwa, when people meet me, they say like, "Hey, bro, I am a part of your broadcast channel. Keep sending more voice notes or keep sharing such funny stuff." So you need to make that, bro. As a creator, you need to have some kind of a difference that makes you stand out from the other creators. See, nowadays,
Yeah.
phone ಇರೋರು ಎಲ್ರೂ creators ಅಲ್ವಾ?
100%. 100%. Yeah.
You can make, everyone can make content and everyone should make content. See, bro, you have a story to tell.
Yeah.
Alva.
Yeah.
You have to tell it. It's not about
Yeah.
virality, it is not about getting
Yeah. Yeah.
followers, it's not about what do I say? Money. It's nothing, bro. Phone ಇದೆ
True.
ನಂದೊಂದು
True.
ಕತೆ ಇದೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. This is a medium for me to put it out. You have to start somewhere. So yeah. I don't know.
It's
Am I
amazing.
going
Yeah.
am I going too far from what you asked or
No, no, bro. You are actually on point, and you're trying to cover up a lot of things horizontally, and it
yeah.
ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಬ್ರೋ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಲಿಸನ್ ಟು ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟಾಕ್ ರೈಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ರಿಲೇಟ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ನನ್ನ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ರಿಲೇಟೇಬಲ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇದೆ ಆಸ್ ಯು ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಯುವರ್ USP ಬ್ರೋ ಲೈಕ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯುರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್
Relatable?
ರೈಟ್ ಯು ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯುವರ್ like community building stuff and your originality and stuff. I think that is your USP. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಜನ like always they keep coming
Yeah.
back to you and supporting you, bro. And bro, I have an interesting question, bro. When you see ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಒಂದು 20K ಸ್ಟಕ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರಿ on for a certain while ಅಂತ, how did you feel, bro, when like one like that point of 100K reach ಆಗಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ I think you have somewhere close to 200K plus ಅಲ್ವಾ? How did you feel?
Yeah.
100K ಆಯ್ತು, like how did you feel personally?
Okay.
ಅದೊಂದು
So
ಬ್ರೇಕ್
hang
ಥ್ರೂ
on
ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ.
there. I have not spoken about it anywhere, but I'm telling you personally, you feel really happy, bro. Like, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, but at the same time, when you have worked so hard for it, ಅಲ್ವಾ? You just get that like ಏನ್ ಹೇಳೋದು satisfaction, like okay, ಖುಷಿ, your satisfaction is dominant over your happiness. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ರೋ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಓಕೆ ಇದು ಬರ್ಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಫೈನಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದಾಗ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಫೀಲ್? ಡು ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ಲಿ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್? ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ, ಯು
Obviously.
ಫೀಲ್ ರಿಲೀವ್ಡ್. ರಿಲೀವ್ಡ್ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾ ಲೈಕ್ ಓ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ಸಾರ್ಥಕ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅಂಡ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಅ ಬಿಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಬ್ರೋ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫಾಲೋಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಸಿ ವೆನ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಸ್ಟಕ್ at 20K for a year, ಅಲ್ವಾ? Again, I was stuck at 95K for a few months. That time you start thinking like, ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, what's happening, something is not working out. But that is the influencer side of you speaking. But on a personal side, I feel like okay, when you are down, alwa, there will be a time when you will go up too. It's not always that someone will be the king of the market or something like that. And you cannot, bro. How long can you be in your low, bro? You cannot be in your lowest forever, alva. There has to be a time when you will go. So you will not be stuck there. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ you have to just be consistent, bro. You have to let people out there know that you are still here. You're still hanging by. And now, yeah, now I had around 220K, but since I was like inconsistent and all of that, it has gone down. But I'm not panicking because I know the game, bro. Like, okay, we can do something to
You
get
know
it
how to get
again.
it back.
If I lose like 5,000, 10,000 followers now,
Hmm.
I can get 100K followers eventually, like when I want it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because see, okay, me personally, alva, bro, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ I have been running. Like
Mhm.
in Marana. I feel that I have done so much in the past a year or two that I have not focused on my personal life per
Mhm.
se.
Mhm.
The people in my life, my family. I think now since I'm growing old, see, I'm gonna turn 24 in a month, aita.
Mhm.
And since I'm growing old, I think it's hitting me that okay, you have to focus on these things now. You have to
Yeah.
prioritize these things now. Anta. So I've been just taking a little time off, like, okay, let's take care of these things first. Like, ಇನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಇದನ್ನು ಮೆತ್ತಗೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಂತ ಸೊ ಐ ಮೀನ್ ದಟ್ ಫೇಸ್ ರೈಟ್
Yeah.
ನೌ ಬ್ರೋ
That's nice, bro. So since you told this, I just triggered a question in my mind, bro. So see, as a content creator, your nim brain it keeps working, alwa. Like ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ideas ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So like, how are your rest days like, bro? What is your daily day looks like? Rest ಸಿಗುತ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ or brain ಕೆಲಸ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ? Because obviously, bro, you might get an idea anytime. You might be riding a bike or
ಯಾ
doing anything, taking a shower, eating, anytime. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನನ್ಗೆ ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನನ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ ಚಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತಾ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ಅಪ್
ಬ್ರೋ ಸಿ ನೌ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಹಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ nowadays.
ಯಾ ಯಾ ಹ್ಮ್ ಹ್ಮ್ ಹ್ಮ್
So at least for me, bro, I would like to call myself a full-time content creator, like from the past year or so, alwa.
ಹ್ಮ್
Since this profession requires you to use your brain like always, bro. It's a creative space, hmm? And
ಯಾ
you're
ಯಾ
not having any kind of how do I say something spoon-fed like "Togo guru idan madu hinge." There's no format. Nothing. The format is concept, script, shoot, edit, post. Okay. But that concept ಏನಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, that is like the most difficult part. Like I'm telling you, bro, you get that fatigue, bro. ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿನೇ you are in your thoughts. You get so tired mentally that a content block, that is the word. Content block ಅಂತಾರೆ. Sometimes you get so many ideas at once that your brain cannot process that okay ಇದನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಥವಾ ಇದನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ you feel like hey ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಬೇಡ you get that brain rot kind of a feeling like what's happening, why is this happening, should I even make it ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಅದನ್ನ then you're sitting here and thinking ah shit I should have made that ಅಂತ so what I do is like this only bro I know a lot of creators who do this like take a break like even I think anyone in life who's working or doing whatever they're doing, I think it is very necessary, bro. Once in a while, when you feel that stress taking over you, alwa, you have to just tell, ಹೋಗ್ ಗುರು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡು ನೀನು ನನಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೇ ಬೇಡ ನನಗೆ ಆ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ ಸಿಗೋವರೆಗೂ and you have to just you have to take a steam off really ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ spend spend time with your friends more or uh, maybe go to sleep bro see what I do is sleep bro ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ when I feel too stressed ಅಲ್ವಾ I just go sleep I don't care I don't eat also bro sometimes sleep yeah
that's
that's
nice
what
bro
I like
that's crazy bro and you mentioned content block right bro like like creative block is the word I believe so
yes.
creative block ಆದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟರ್ or for a person who's into the art industry or the entertainment industry ಒಂದು creative block ಆದ್ರೆ like how do you bounce back bro like is it too hard to bounce back or some people right they will creative block ಆದ್ರೆ they will go into that loop ಹಂಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ they won't be able to come back at all I've seen a lot of people like that and some people will come back ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ it will be like massive and how do you personally have you experienced creative block or have you experienced saturation ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬಂದ್ರಿ like would you like to share your experience
I think I'm going through that right now. To be very honest,
right
I
now?
think I'm going through that right now. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ uh, like see ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ last month ಕೂಡ I have posted. It is not like I have not posted. And last month also I have given viral videos, bro. Like not one, not two. Like you can just scroll my profile. I'm not talking this out of arrogance. I'm talking this out of experience. ಅಷ್ಟೇ. I'm grateful for it. Uh, coming back to your point, ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ it happens, bro. Like when a lot of things are on your mind. See, I can't be a content creator day and night, alwa. So imagine I'm a vlogger too. Let's say I'm a YouTube influencer. Or see, you can see a lot of people making vlogs, showing their friends and family their lives, alwa. Nanderedu, it's completely structured content. It is no candid content, alwa. So that consumes your mind, and like you told, comeback and all of that. It is. I don't think it is. See, that is individual. I think, bro. Uh, it depends on what's on your mind. Sometimes you feel so burned out that you don't feel like doing it anymore. Let's start doing something else. Let's take our journey ahead somewhere else and done with it. But sometimes you know you're good at this craft, Alva. So why would you throw it to shit? You
You're
have to
right,
get
bro. You're right. Yeah,
take
you're right.
take take some time, fix your stuff where you have to fix it, or even if you don't fix it, just take some time. But one thing is that what that success is there now, that will not wait for you. So ಇವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು bro. Like, so yeah. I mean, I'm getting over it, bro. ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ, like, let's take a span of past 6 months. A lot of stuff is happening in my personal life which I'm not liking. So ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ, I'm not comfortable with these situations. I am not used to these situations. But taking it as something that life is trying to teach you, alwa. I'm just laid back, like, okay, ನೋಡೋಣ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ. But at the back of my mind, I'm also thinking, ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ proceed ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. There has to be a time where I'm gonna come back with my stuff. So people should feel like it's. I don't think people are missing me right now, bro. Maybe I should just
Not at
disappear
all,
for
bro.
a.
Not at all.
Yeah, see, even though I'm not there, it is still like my content is working. Right? People are
Yeah,
still
yeah,
seeing
yeah.
my content. Touch wood, but I'm saying. So I don't, it's good,
That
in
is,
a way,
yeah, beautiful, bro. Yeah.
it's not creating an effect of where is JB and that. So either it's like disappearing completely and rising like a phoenix, like you told, come back or adu idu anta, or yeah, staying consistent. See, bro, there are some things that you have to do for the story in your life,
Yeah,
alva.
yeah,
50 years later, when you're sitting and talking to your grandkids, you have to say, "Hey, I went through a phase like that, man." Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so, so you have to go through shitty phases like this.
Bro, talking about
Yeah.
that 50 years story ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, that is why I'm here, bro, in Ireland. I was telling my boys the same thing. 50 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾತಾಡೋ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ಬೇಕು, ಬ್ರೋ. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಒಂದೇ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಏನಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಚೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಏನೋ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಐ ಕೇಮ್ ಆಫ್. ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಬ್ರೋ.
No, bro. There are things
And
in. See,
yeah, bro.
you always in your mind, alwa. You want everyone. They want to do a lot of things, alwa. You
Yeah.
need to find a motivation for it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So my motivation is this only for the story. Andre, bro, no one gives a fuck if
Yeah,
I like doing it or not. Alwa.
yeah, yeah,
Do
yeah.
you care that you like being in Ireland and doing it? I don't think everyone likes what they're doing. But you have to do it anyway, bro. Like, see, like,
Yeah, yeah,
let's
yeah.
say my granddad was a farmer, okay, somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It is sunny as fuck and like, tumba bisli there. And he's like, oh shit, it's very sunny today. I don't like plowing the field. He wouldn't say
Mm-hmm.
that. That is this generation thing. Like, e generation bandirada, I feel tired. I don't like to do
ಹೌದು,
it and all. No one gives a
ಹೌದೌದು.
fuck. You're the one who's losing out. Alva.
Yeah.
So you have to just keep going, bro. Ashta.
That's amazing, bro. And bro, also I have a very interesting question, bro. Like, see, you as you told me 6 years back, you started your journey, and you have seen like the evolution of content creation, right? From very small content creation stuff. I'm talking about the entire content creation industry. I thought it was very small, and right now it is massive. I thought you were there throughout, Alva. Like, how did you feel? When you were seeing a lot of people coming in the industry. ಲೈಕ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಬ್ರೋ, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್, ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಊರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಊರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೌ ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ಬ್ರೋ ವೆನ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಡೌನ್, ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಯರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ದಟ್?
Bro, to be honest, in the beginning, very few Kannada industry, bro, I was not exposed to content creation as such. So, because I ನಂದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎರಡು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಎರಡು ಮೂರು ವಿಡಿಯೋ, ಫ್ಯೂ ವಿಡಿಯೋ, ಎರಡು ಮೂರು ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಬಟ್ ದೆನ್ ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತು ಒಳಗೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್. ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ನೋ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಇದರಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಏನೋ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಹೆಂಗೋ ಅವಾಗ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾತಾಡೋದನ್ನ ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಫ್. ಆವಾಗ ಕನ್ನಡ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದೇರ್ ವರ್ ವೆರಿ ಕೌಂಟಬಲ್ ಬ್ರೋ, ಆಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಆಸ್ ಐ ನೋ, ಮೇ ಬಿ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸೇ 15 to 20 creators on a whole. And I've not been big from that time, and even now I don't consider myself big, but I have been there from then till now. And e journey ಅಲ್ಲಿ I have seen a lot of creators come and go. So they come overnight, 100K followers, then no one knows where they are. They come a few viral videos, then no one knows where they are. For all the other creators who are still standing, Alva, my huge respects, because I know how difficult of a job this is. And answering why, how I felt about it. See, bro, there are creators who came after I was in the scene, and they are doing way better now. Good for them. I don't feel any kind of insecurity, or I don't feel bad or anything. You are in a good place, Alva. Good for you, brother. Like that's how it should be. I am not there yet, but I will be there. I will be there someday. If it's gonna take 5 years or 10 years or 20 years, if I'm still alive, alva, that's gonna be my aspiration. See, bro, and one more thing is growth ಅನ್ನೋದು, it is influenced by a lot of factors. So coming to this field, let's say you are more talented than me. You have a better circle than me. You have better equipment than me. You already have exposure to this field even before you came. Or let's say you have other connections that you don't show. So growth is influenced by these factors. I can't sit here sulking that I don't have those factors, alva. Are my story is my story. Like this is the speed I'm gonna grow at, bro. ನಾನು ಮೆತ್ತಿಗೆ ಬೆಳಿತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ ಗ್ರೋ ಸ್ಲೋ. ಹೂ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಯಾರಿಗಿದೆ? ಮೇ ಬಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಮ್ ಓವರ್ today and conquer the whole industry tomorrow. That is your story. Obviously, I would envy you and I would be like, oh my god, I want to become that. But do I have the same resources with me? No. So how would your story and my story become one if it's not the same? Alva.
That's right, bro.
So a lot of people have come, they have gone, and they have come here and they have grown very big. But I am proud of myself because I'm still standing there. Like,
bro. That is what I think is necessary, bro. Consistency and still alive, going. ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ನ ನೀವು ನಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ವಾ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಕೀಪ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಬಂದ್ ಹೋಗೋರು ಜನ ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಬ್ರೋ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಜನಾಗ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಫೀಡ್ ಆನ್. They don't have time to even remember a lot of things. If you're standing still and doing things consistently, obviously they will always remember you, alva, bro. I think that is your main, again I'll use the word USP, bro. I think that is the main USP of yours. It's amazing, bro. And bro, I have a very interesting question, bro. Like, I don't know if you can answer it or not. If you don't want to answer it, you can skip it. Are you making enough money, bro, like through content creation? If yes, how are the sources of income? Don't tell me how much money you're making and all. Just give me an idea. Okay, ಈ ತರ source of income ಇದೆ, ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ.
okay.
Share.
Okay, so I'll tell you, bro. See, I am from a normal middle class family, alva. So in the Maneli, there have been a lot of financial issues. We are still going through and all of that. At the same time, As a person, I am not a person who likes to go to a standard job like 9 to 5 desk. That was something which I had in my mind from when I'm a kid. ಸಣ್ಣ ವಯಸ್ಸಿಂದನೂ ನನಗೆ ಡೆಸ್ಕ್ ಜಾಬ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಯು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪನ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಇದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಆ ತರ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ನನಗೆ. And it was never about money for me. Even then, even now, if this is something that I'm liking to do and I'm getting
Mhm.
enough money to run my expenses for that project, alwa, I will do it.
Mhm. Mhm.
So if you ask me about the finances in this field, alwa, it is not stagnant, bro. I will tell you.
Mhm.
Like you told me, alwa, see, in this field, the ways you can make money are one is brand endorsements. So promotions or
Okay.
collaborations or adu. If you are doing projects with other teams like short films, athwa let's say you are working as a technician for some project, hmm, or you are modeling,
Mhm.
hmm,
Mhm.
or you are putting your numbers to use. So ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಲಿಂಕ್ ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹತ್ರ you can you can sell everything. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ you have an audience.
Got it.
You can
Yeah, yeah,
have
yeah.
multiple revenue streams like that. But you have to be smart about it, bro. I am still exploring a lot. Personally, I am exploring a lot.
Mhm.
So right now, my only way of making money is collaborations with brands. ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yeah, that's
And that
nice,
is
bro.
very unstable. I will be very honest. Every creator, if someone is gonna watch this, they're gonna relate with me because it's not always rainbows, bro. Like ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಹಂಗೆ it's never. There are months where you will never make money. No, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ
Yeah,
come back to our point we were talking that time. Everyone who has a phone is a creator.
true, true.
So when there are so many people who can fulfill that demand for a brand, I am just another option to the brand, alwa.
Yeah,
If not me, some other guy will do it.
come on.
So that is why it is important to stand out and make a differentiation or do something different because the brand will look at that. I want this style of video only, and only he can make it. So I'm going to go only with him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that is the long term vision for me. Like I have to be known for this. Like hinge anbitu.
That's amazing, bro. Actually, that was my next question, bro. Like, I wanted to ask you, what is your, long-term goal as a content creator? So
Okay.
I think you already answered that. Are you like trying to like acting field try ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, bro? Like, see, usually what happens is content creators, they will, obviously they will do a lot of content. They'll get trained acting, with their skills and stuff. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ okay, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನೋ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಮೂವೀಸ್ ಇಳಿತಾರೆ. Are you thinking of that?
See, even before I had like say, even before what I am now, alwa. So when I had 5K, 10K followers also, there was a lot of short term offers. Like offer ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ because bro, offer is a very fancy term, bro. ನನಗೊಂಥರ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
say a lot of people had reached out like uh,
Mhm.
ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ. So I had gone to one short film shoot, 1 day shoot, bro.
Mhm.
And it's
Mhm.
very difficult. ಬಿಸಿಲು, ಮಳೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ರೆಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಬಂದಿರೋ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಏನು ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಐ ಸ್ಟೇ ವೆರಿ ಫಾರ್. ಸೊ ಪೀಣ್ಯ ಹತ್ರ ಶೂಟು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್
Mhm.
ಲೈಕ್ 30 to 40 kilometers ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ. ಅವಾಗ ನನ್ನ
Okay.
ಹತ್ರ ಗಾಡಿ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಸಿಲ್ಲ, ಮನೇಲಿ ಕೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ನನ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಐ ವೆಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಒನ್ ಶೂಟ್ and I was like, no, this is not for me right now, at least. This is not for me.
Mhm.
And last year, there was a. Now I would use the word offer only. It was a movie. It is not a very big movie. I don't even remember the name, but ಒಂದು ಯಾರ್ದೋ ಅವರೇ ಬ್ರೋ ಲೈಕ್ ನಮ್ಮಂತ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ಸ್ ದೇ ವರ್ಕ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್.
Mhm.
So they
Mhm.
have put in their own money, their own team, their own time and energy to make a movie.
Nice.
So Adrali, they had offered me a role like, bro, it's a very small role, insignificant role. Would you do it, Anta? But that time, my time didn't permit me to do it. You know,
Okay.
imagine the
Mhm.
time thing, alwa. So I didn't do that.
Correct, correct.
If you ask me about my interest for movies and all of that, ನಾನು ಮೂವೀಸ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಬ್ರೋ. ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಐ ವಾಚ್.
Mhm.
ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ a lot of subscriptions of all the OTT platforms and even theater. I go and watch. I watch a lot of movies. Illandu, if you would have seen my videos, you would have seen a poster wall.
Okay, I've not observed that, bro. Sorry.
You have not, okay. If you see my videos, there's a
Okay.
wall of posters, and it's a wall of
Mhm.
posters of all the movies that I love and admire. Like,
Amazing. That's lovely.
but if you ask me if I would like to act and all of that, I would like to, but I like the more skill, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೇಳೋದು, technician part, like direction ಅಥವಾ camera ಹಿಡಿಯೋದು,
Okay, okay.
edit ಮಾಡೋದು.
Mm-hmm.
I like more of that because I don't think I look like a person who is camera friendly, bro. For cinemas, na looking at my face, who would say, bro, come and play this role? And
Yeah,
let's see if there's some
yeah, bro.
project in the future, maybe.
Hopefully it finds you, bro. I think the era is changing, bro. I think no one is going by looks. People want a person to fit the character. And ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬರಿಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ತಗೊಂಡೆ ದೇ ರೈಟ್ ಎ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ರೈಟ್ ನೌ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಲೈಕ್ ದ ಮೂವೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟಫ್ ದೇ ಆರ್
We
ಮೋರ್
need
ಇನ್
to
ಟು
be too
ಲೈಕ್
different.
ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಡ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಟಫ್. ಏನ್
Yeah,
ಬ್ರೋ?
I feel what you told about that, alwa, looks and all of that. That is true. That is very true. The era is saying this. Generation is changing, bro. ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ, see, I'm not insecure about how I look. What I'm saying is there are some, like I said again, parameters that has to be. I don't think, bro. Why do you think a movie production will offer me or come and tell me that, bro, play a small role? It's not about looks. It's about me learning how to do that properly. Maybe then, yeah.
Yeah, totally agree. Amazing, bro. And bro, I also wanted to ask you. I've seen a few like communities, I thought. See, like I know, like there's a community also in Bangalore. Like all the content creators, they get along. Sometime ಆ ಥರ ಆಗತ್ತಾ? Because I had seen some video. If I don't remember, I think you were also a part of it. If I'm not wrong, I'd seen like all these content creators coming together. Like, how is the support, bro? How is the support for one another? Are they supportive? Like, ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ?
See, we don't name the community. No? It's ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, bro? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you meet people. See, you have to keep meeting people alone. So, ಯಾವುದೋ ಈವೆಂಟ್ಗೋ ಅಥವಾ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಹೋದಾಗ you start meeting these people whom you follow online, your fellow creators ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅದು ಹೆಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ, eventually that turns into friendship. Because, see, if
Mm-hmm.
you're a creator and I'm a creator, you know all the things about being a creator and I do too. So you will relate to me
Yeah.
naturally.
Yeah,
So in that same time, you will like my work. We already follow each other online. If not, also, if you
Mm-hmm.
meet a creator, you out of respect or out of liking their content, you will follow them. Offline ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ community and all of that, yeah, bro, I think everyone goes pretty well with each other. Uh, they stand up for each other, bro. ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಯಾವ್ದು ಆ ತರದ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಒಂದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವುಡ್ ಸೇ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂತಪ್ಪ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Mm-hmm.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್, ಮೇ ಬಿ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ದೇ ವುಡಂಟ್ ಶೋ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲಿ ವಿ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಮಾಂಗ್ ಈಚ್ ಅದರ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ. ಅಂಡ್ until now, everyone, yeah, almost everyone have been ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೇಳೋದು,
That's lovely, bro. Yeah.
supportive.
Like
And
together, supportive.
yeah, beginning ಅಲ್ಲಿ I'll tell you, bro, like in the first 4 years of my journey ಅಲ್ವಾ,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
uh, there are very few creators. See, like say Raghu bro. Raghu bro only, I think, because I didn't know anyone else apart from, Raghu Weinstein ಅಲ್ವಾ. So ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ
I know. Yeah.
I didn't I was not talking to anyone or I didn't know anyone. But if I used to approach for collabs, Raghu ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ there's one more person called Vinay Bharadwaj. He has a
Mm-hmm.
production house and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he's not a full-time creator, but so Raghu bro, Vinay bro, a few countable people. I have collaborated with them. But ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, there were times where people were not accepting uh, me to collaborate with them. I don't know because I was too small. I don't know the reasons. But a lot of people were like, No, let's not do it. This concept is already there somewhere. Stuff like that. But at the same time, they would do it with someone else. So I used to feel that, oh my god, ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಏನೋ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ. I didn't take it too much to my head. But that is also one of the reasons why I don't collaborate much. ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ only if it hits the vibe I collaborate, bro.
Amazing, amazing.
ನನಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿ ಅವರು ಹ್ಞೂ ಅಂದು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ we collaborate. But if not on screen, offline, we're all boys, bro. We chill sometimes. Sometimes we go to Indranagar, we go to Kormangla sometimes. Uh, we're all sitting at one person's home all the time. So it's like that. It's like a group of friends, bro. They look out.
That's crazy, bro. That's good to know, bro. And also, bro, since you mentioned that you got a few rejections, like while trying to make collaborations, Alva, like the type of content you want to make, this question came into my mind. How do you handle, for example, you post out some video, and if there is any bad comments or hate, obviously there'll be a set of people, they'll keep bullshitting all the time, Alva. How do you take it, bro? Do you really take it, like read it, or how do you take it? How do you react for that?
Bro, beginning Ali, it was very difficult because since I was very new, Alva,
Mhm.
hate comments are not. See, I'll tell you, comments are more. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೇಳೋದು, ನಮಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೇಟ್ ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗಿಂತ. See,
Mhm.
nature is such that they put out their natural initial reaction ಅಲ್ವಾ.
ಹೌದೌದು.
See, if you feel something bad about a content or anything, you would not comment. You would keep it to yourself.
ಹೌದು.
But there are some people who would put that also out. So initially it was very ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಳೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ difficult. ನಾನು memes ಮಾಡುವಾಗ there was one time who had given me death threats in my DMs that
Oh my
time.
God.
And that time I stayed up the whole night. He was like, I know where you live. I'm gonna come over tonight only and I'm gonna kill you and your family and all of that. I was like, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? Whole night I stayed awake because ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಫೋನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದು ಮೀಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ.
Mhm.
And I'm bringing on something to my family. And I knew, I
ಹೌದು.
later realized that it is an empty threat, but I was shit scared that time. And eventually you
Mhm.
learn, bro, you get over it, bro, when you have crores of people looking at you.
Yeah.
Once in a while, one person feels something, or you have an opinion. I respect your opinion. You hate my content, I respect it. You hate me, that's your problem. But what opinion you have of me, I am not going to get affected by it ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಅವ್ನು ನನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತಾನೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅವ್ನು ಅನ್ಕೊಂತಾನೆ ಗುರು, ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ, ನನ್ ಮನೆ ನಡಿಬೇಕು. I have to do a lot of stuff. You get a lot of DMs, you get a lot of
Yeah.
comments. If it is something too troubling, delete it. I 99.9% of the time I don't delete, I don't block anyone. The best
Mhm.
thing to do or reply is with wit, bro. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅನ್ಸ್ಬೇಕು,
Mhm.
ಓ ಶಿಟ್, ನಾನೇ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಇಟ್ ಎಸ್ಕಲೇಟ್. So that's the best way to deal. Or even best way is ignore, like don't care.
Yeah. Ignore is, I think, the best way, bro. Some people ignore ಮಾಡಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. I think it's a waste of time to give attention for such kind of people ಅಲ್ವಾ, bro?
It's a waste of time, but you miss that. See, when someone is doing something offensive, you get that adrenaline rush, like ಏನೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಕ್ಕನ್ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. When you ignore it, no, that feeling keeps scratching your head like, oh shit, I couldn't do anything, I couldn't do anything, I couldn't do anything.
ಹೌದು ಹೌದು ಹೌದು.
So if you're witty, see, sometimes I'm not witty, bro. Sometimes what I do is I ignore. 90% of the time, 99% of the time, I ignore. See, like I show my sister. My sister reads my comments. She'll be like, ಯಾವನೋ ಈ ತರ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ, and we laugh it off, like, leave it. It might be something very absurd and very bad about me. Like, personally, ನನ್ನ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಬೈತಿರ್ಬೋದು. My sister comes and she's like, what the fuck is this? Not even what the fuck is this. She's like, ಯಾರೋ ಈ ತರ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ. I'm like, leave it. And we sometimes laugh it off. But there are sometimes, very rarely, it's very difficult to offend me, but very rarely, it's only when I'm in that zone. Like, sometimes ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನೇ ಒಂದು ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಮೂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಓಪನ್ ಮೈ ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್.
Mm-hmm.
That mood makes you open your comments, and that mood
Mm-hmm.
makes you mess with those people. That is a bad thing, bad habit, which
Mm-hmm.
I've overcome. But ನಾನು ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾವನು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಐ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಎಸ್ಕಲೇಟ್ಸ್. ಅವ್ನು ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಾನು ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದು.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a waste of time and energy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, 99% of the time I don't. But that 1% alwa. And at the end they only delete it. I don't do anything. Because bro,
Yeah.
my whole point will be ನನ್ನ ಇಷ್ಟ ಗುರು ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ, ನೀನ್ ಯಾಕೆ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ, ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ
Mm.
ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದ್ ಜನ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಕೊಡ್ತವ್ರೆ, ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವ್ರೆ, ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. If you don't like it, I understand. You commented, you expressed your opinion. But I'm not expecting you to be good also, bro. If you are a person like that, I can say, ಬೇಡ ಗುರು ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಈ ತರ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತ. Who the fuck am I to say you?
Mm-hmm.
So at the end, he only, I feel like they get that self realization. Or even better, what it was, I pin their comment. Pin ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ, they are on the spotlight. Everyone knows that this guy is
ಹೌದು.
like that.
Yeah.
So to avoid that, they delete it. So other
Yeah, yeah,
satisfaction.
yeah. It's crazy, bro. It's amazing. I think you'll have a lot of crazy stories, bro. Like, also, like, see, you since you're already kind of popular, around Bangalore and stuff. Would you like to share any crazy moments you had, by the people who knows you, bro? Any sort of recognitions or people flipping when they see you? Would
Yeah. There's one story which
you
I've
like
told
to share anything of this?
every time because this one story has stuck with me. ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ರೋ, ನಾನು ಪಿ ಯು ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ way like 2 years ago and all of that, I was not a I was a volatile human being. ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಕೋಪ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡೋದು very easily.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't like people looking at me, staring at me. See, if now I tell that I don't like people looking at me, I'm in the wrong profession, bro. People are gonna look. I can't say it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that time it was a learning curve, bro. Like ನಾನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಲಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ಅವಾಗ. ಅವಾಗ ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಜನ ಗುರಾಯಿಸೋದು. I was not liking and I used to flip at them like ಏನ್ ಗುರು ಏನ್ ನೋಡುತ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಂತ.
Mm-hmm.
What happened once, I used to go in bus to college. Avaga. I was coming back from my college and there's a group of 5 boys next to me
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
sitting there and they're looking at me. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, 1v5 agala. Let's calm myself down and take it on. Then I'm hearing them talk about me like a corner ಕೂತವ್ ನೋಡು, corner seat ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತವ್ ನೋಡು, ಹಂಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ. Then it became very apparent that they're talking about me only. So I looked at and they are looking back at me. ಸೊ ಅಂಡ್ ಬಸ್ಸು ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಏರಿಯಾ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ನನ್ನ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ, ಯು ಗೈಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಅವರ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಗೈಸ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್
Our area.
ಮೆಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಟುಪಿಡ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಬ್ರೋ, ಲೈಕ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಏರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
Mm.
ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಲೈಕ್, ಯು ಗೈಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅವರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಡೀಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಯು ಗೈಸ್ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಐ ಆಮ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಡಯಲ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಹೂ ಲಿವ್ಸ್ ನಿಯರ್ ಬೈ.
Mm-hmm.
ಅಷ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಹೀಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ tapping on my shoulder like guru ಅಂತ. ನಾನು ನಕ್ಕನ್ he's putting hand on me and all, you're done ಅಂತ. I dialed my friend and I'm like, ಮಚ್ಚ, come near the bus stop ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಅಷ್ಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ that guy is like, hey bro, you make videos right ಅಂತ. I'm like, ಗುರು ಇದನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. You made it like seem like you guys are planning to do something to me and you guys are trying to hit me up or something and all of that. So that was one story, right? It was so tensed, like, "ನಾನು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, why are these people talking about me? What are they
I
going to
know,
do?"
I know. It's crazy, bro. I think I've taken out a lot from you, bro, already. And you have at the end, I just want you to tell me, like, do you have any suggestions for new content creators who's coming out to the industry? Like any small tips who what you would like to give from your experience?
Okay, firstly I would tell you to start. Like the first step is to see, bro. You have to make it exist first, and then you can make it better. You don't have to be
Yeah.
perfect to start, alwa. See, I was a perfectionist for a long time. ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು, ಹಿಂಗಿದ್ರೇನೆ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ. But then later, eventually, I learned that that's not how life works. ಸೊ ನೀವು
Mhm.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪುಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಟು ಸಿ. ಯಾವುದೋ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರದೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಡಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಬರದೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಅದೇನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಪುಷ್ ಯು ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್, ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್
Yeah.
ಆರ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಸಮನ್. So you have to start somewhere, bro, and then improve on, learn what people want, learn what you want to become. So
Mhm.
don't fake it on camera. ಈ ತರ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ. So what I would do is,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, just start somewhere ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
I think that is very well said, bro. Like instead of just assuming and sitting in ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Instead start ಮಾಡಿ, in the process you learn a lot. It is like, process will teach you a lot, and at the end of the day, at end of some time, you'll become the master of it, right? That is how it is.
Very true, bro. I think even in life, alwa, we become what we experience, alwa.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
totally, totally true.
we learn everything from the process of life. You are what you are
Mhm.
because of a lot of process that has happened from the time you were born, alwa, bro.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
ಸೊ ಹಂಗೆ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್, ಬ್ರೋ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಕೋಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ, ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್.
Mhm.
ಅದ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋ, ಅದ್ ನಿಜ ಬ್ರೋ ಅದು. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಟ್, ಬ್ರೋ.
Mhm. Yeah, that's amazing, bro. And bro, I also have an interesting question, bro. Like, what kind of content you watch? Because you would have known your audience, like ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವ ತರ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಪಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಆ ತರ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ. Okay, that I understood. Like, what type of content you watch, especially on Instagram or YouTube or anything of that sort?
Okay. One thing that I watch is a lot of comedy sketches and comedy videos I watch. ಅದಿದೆ.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes when you're stressed out, alwa, bro, you need a good laugh.
ಹೌದು.
So you need to watch something funny. ಅದೊಂದು. And one more kind of content that I consume is knowledge, bro.
Mm-hmm.
ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ some there's this channel called Wi Files.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of creators that I follow on Facebook actually. ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್
Okay.
ನಾಲೆಜ್. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಫೆನಾಮಿನನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ನೇಚರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like to consume knowledge, bro. Like something that I don't know, if they're telling it in a structured way that I can understand, I watch it. Knowledge
That's
content.
lovely, bro. That's lovely. That's lovely, bro. I think I've taken out a lot from you already, bro. Do you have any questions for me?
Any questions to you? What would I ask you?
Anything, bro. Before that, I want to just mention I've seen you a lot of times. ನಾನು ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. Like there's a spot where I used to see you ಅಂತ. So it was good, bro. ನಂಗೆ initially ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, but ನಮ್ಮ friends ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು that like you're a content maker and stuff. Then only then I started like looking at you and stuff. And then it was crazy, bro. I used to like daily see you at least 2 times. At that point of time when
Where?
I left Bangalore. I told you, right, in NRI layout.
Oh, right. Oh, shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
When
I
did you
lived
do
Alle, bro. I think we lived close by. That's when I got introduced to your content. Like, ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರು he makes content and stuff ಅಂತ. Then I was like, okay, ಯಾರು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. Then I got hooked to it, and I recently started, bro. Like it's been 6 months. I started Old Monk Radio. I just wanted again, bro. As you told, I just want to talk to a lot of people and get a lot of information and have something to tell of like when I'm 50 years. ಆ ಥರ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, same mindset, bro. It's
bro?
crazy.
Andre,
So I just started. Yeah.
you need to always like be open to talking to people. ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ
Yeah.
ಇದ್ರೆ. I think that's one good thing that you can
Mm.
do your format. ಹೆಂಗಂದ್ರೆ podcasting and the radio thing, alwa. It is a good
Yeah.
thing because you are yourself learning something, and at the same time you're building
Yeah.
an audience who are like you, so they also can learn from
Yeah.
this. So that's, you're doing a good job.
Lovely, bro.
And see, like slowly improve on your style and how you put it out. Like focus more on
Mhm.
selling yourself to your audience. See, bro, there needs to be a reason for people to follow you.
Yeah.
Find what that reason is. Once you crack that, you
Okay.
will know all the ways to make people follow you. So I don't want to give you examples, but I'm telling you. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ see, either you have to have a god-like persona that people feel like, oh my god, I want to follow him. No one will follow you simply, bro. It is the
Yeah,
costly thing nowadays for people to follow you. ಅನ್ಕೊಂತಾನೆ ಅವನು
yeah,
ಯಾಕೆ
yeah.
ಇವನ್ನ ಏ ಅನ್ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು
ನಿಜ 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 ನಿಜ.
even on YouTube, subscribe, unsubscribe. People think
ಹೌದು
100,
ಹೌದು.
even though it is free, you might tell at the
ಹ್ಮ್.
end of the video, like, it is just a free thing you can follow on Bittu. You're not generating value there, alwa. People have to feel that, hey,
Yeah,
following him is giving me some kind of value. Crack that out, bro. Crack that small thing
yeah.
and you will get your
Lovely,
direction.
bro. I think that is a well said point, bro. Thanks a lot, bro, for your time and for all the information what you shared. I
Yeah,
hope you had a nice time talking on the show.
definitely.
And see you around,
I,
bro. See you around when I come to Bangalore. I'll
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
see you.
Hey, always, bro, always. I'll see you.
Yes, bro. You were telling me something, bro. Sorry, cut ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ.
No, what I was about to say is, I like to talk anyways. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's good.
Lovely,
Yeah.
bro. So I thanks a lot for your time again, bro. Thanks a lot, and I can't thank you enough because I told you like I tried reaching a lot of people, and you being like established guy,
No,
accepting
no,
my
no.
request. I thanks a
There
lot for that.
there is so much more to do, bro. This is I am no
Yeah,
one, bro. See, I'm telling you, I am a no one. I am nothing. I may be something, but I'm not as much as what I'm in my mind. So it is fine, and it's not that if I grow, I will not be. It's nothing like that, bro. Anytime, bro, you're trying to do
lovely,
something as a brother and appreciating it and supporting. Ashte.